Alright, now we're going to cover useful stamps, something that you might use as far as building garments or building jeans or putting clothes on a character. Those type of stamps, what would you use there? For seams. And first off, let's look for something like, let's see, something weird. How about a zipper? Okay, cool. So let's look at this zipper right here. And you can see that this zipper has like this little tiny hook right here, like a T. It goes in. It has like somewhat of a little knot, and then it has this texture right here, and then a stitch. Okay, so that's a pretty complex zipper. There's no doubt about it. Could we pull something like that off? Yeah, we could. It might take a little longer than what I really want to do, but we could try to do something like this. Get myself in trouble. First off, I'd start in Maya. So with anything, I would build a base mesh first. You could sculpt that. There's that T. Notice there's an underlying line between two T's. And the T's fit together. So let's go like this. Then we'll average vertice. Oops, I didn't want that front one there. Then average vertice. I use the extrude tool right there. I have mine set to Control E on the keyboard. Cool, so that just gave it a little bit of a kind of a depth to it. Now I can squish it up. And I'll duplicate it. Jump into my top view. Again, check my resource. I think this T is a little strong, so I'm going to narrow it down just a little bit. Yeah, give it some flair. Why not? Nice. I'll take this and duplicate it over to the other side. Duplicate special, square box. Notice this is on the positive side of the X, so I can just quickly put a negative here. Then I'll arrange as needed. Okay. Now you don't want to make this too thick because you won't be able to bank around a corner. So really, all I need for this illusion is 2 teeth. But For right now I have to have all of them just to get the illusion down. So right here there is a nice little section. I'll build that. And we'll give that some flare too. Over exaggerating it. Take these two ends, extrude it, mesh smooth it. And I'll copy that over to the other side. Jump into my top view and organize it as needed. Perfect. Now I will need some kind of plane. I would rather use a box, really thin. Again, I'm over exaggerating these a little bit. And then I'll shrink them down here in a second in one view. Okay. And I would think I could just sculpt the rest onto that one plane on the very end. Okay, so this is how we work this. Only need 2 teeth. Shrink these up. Just grab their vertices, jump into my wireframe. Shrink that one up to there. That one up to there. So I'm thinking about tileability as I'm going to be using this brush. So they got that feature in Mudbox. It's like a lazy brush, and they got another one that allows you to tile. And if this is a really small brush this way, it will allow you to bank around corners rather well. Again, I'm going to offer a little bit more on this side and a little bit more on this side, just to get that one sculpt in. I kind of want that to be symmetrical, so I'm going to be using the alignment of this to pull that off. And I need to know if these are about the same size. So I'm just going to take this one over here. Pull it over. Back to object mode so I can grab it back over to here. I could have duplicated special there too. Alright, so there we go. We have our mesh, and now we have to just sculpt on it a little bit and then turn it into some kind of stamp that we can use. So this was just video 1.